Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the SU-130PM. It's a Tier 8 Soviet premium tank destroyer located on the south spawn of Overlord. It's under the command of BertholomaeusRexodus44x2 of the TLG clan. Game on. Well, SU-130PM was actually designed from the SU-100PM originally, but it is basically a tank destroyer that never actually got built. It's got the third best alpha in the game at 520 alpha, and it will penetrate through 243mm of armor with standard ammo, and with the heat rounds it will go through 320mm. It's also very widely bought because, of course, it's very powerful, but it's got no armor, which means it's an Arty target. So if you ever see one of these, go for it by preference, because if this thing gets hit with an Arty round, it normally expires or you get a penetrating shot. Now, the arc of the gun is only 77.5 degrees either side of the center line. So you can't turn the gun all the way around. It's a bit like the Gorilla 15. You just can't turn it the whole way. In fact, it's worse than the Gorilla 15, because at least the Gorilla 15 can turn it to 90 degrees either side of the center line. But this one can only do 77.5. Now, it does have good accuracy. It has a high top speed, 65 kilometers an hour maximum speed. So it's very fast. And it's also got decent depression at 7 degrees, a wide gun arc, which, well, technically it is for most tank destroyers. If you're in an SU-130, SU-152 or an ISU-152, you have much less gun arc. This thing has much better gun arc, but it does have that problem. It can't turn the whole way round. Also has good camo, and one of the worst things about this is you only get 30 rounds of ammunition. It's very, very anemic when it comes to ammunition. If you go into a fight, you need to be very careful you don't waste any ammo, because if you do, you probably end up running out of ammo just when you need it. And they've spotted some enemies, including the enemy SU-130PM. There's one there. Oh, we got him with one shot. One shot, and he's killed one of the enemy SU-130PMs. It's got a longish reload though, 13.04 by the book. He's got 11.28, and he's looking at a Forest Spirit, and there's the other SU-130PM. Forest Spirit is basically an alternate version of the SU-130PM. Well, that Cobra's going in for the kill, and we're loading an HE round, because as I said, this thing's got no armor. So if he hits one of his own, or a SU-130PM, he can do 660 with the Alpha. Okay, that SU-130PM went down to the Cobra with his autoloader. Now, is he going to... Oh, there's a T-30. But the problem is that, yeah, he's still got the HE loading. He ought to have the AP loaded now. He is loading the AP. Good. So he's selecting the right shell. Otherwise, he'll just never get through those enemy tanks. Now, he's taking a bit of a risk going up this area because there are enemy tanks behind him. They could spot him all of a sudden, and then he'd be in grave danger. In fact, there's a Progetto coming towards him right now. A Progetto 46. And if he gets hit with an auto reloader, he can lose a lot. In fact, he's holding off because he proximity spot the moment he goes over this rise. Hello, Mr. Progetto. Well, he did get spotted. Yes, his sixth sense went off. Oh, we've got a bit of lag there. Okay. So his counter's gone off. He's waiting for the counter to drop so that he can actually go up to the ridgeline again. I think I must be putting too much load on the computer. Okay, T-30 at the back, but he decides not to shoot with good reason. He's got a much better target in that M103. If that guy comes back up the slope a little, he's on one of the chines. Okay, now we've got him. Oh no, that's the front. Well, he decided to put the shell through and it did pen, but he did get spotted. So he might need to relocate after this, otherwise the M103 might decide to chase after him. No, he's going away from us. Most of the enemy are down on the beach. Okay, he can see the, you can see that he's looking in our direction, but he doesn't know where we are now. He's lost sight of us. And the T30 was looking in this way as well. So I think they're both reckoning that he's here. They just can't spot exactly where he is. That's not enough of a shot, but he does get it anyway. A low roll for 500. So he's up to 1,883 hit points already. And we're even on numbers. Now it's not, it has got good accuracy, as I said, but you really don't want to take a chance that you miss, because if the enemy does get a shot on you, that could be fatal. Now he's popped up in the same spot again. If the M103 decides to use the bushes and fires around generally in this direction where he was last seen, it could be painful. No, the M103's moved away from that spot. I'm virtually certain of it. Cobra's coming in from the north, so he might spot the T30. We can't see the M103. Just have a quick check to say, there he is. Okay, he's using the bunker for cover. Oh, and their enemy Arty just killed our Patton, and that suggests that the enemy Arty is on the beach. There's the Tiger. T30 pulled up just for a moment. Patton's gone, oh, Tiger's gone the other side of that hill. Now, can you get a shot in this T30? Well, only the roof of the turret showing. They're reluctant to come up to this level because they know that he will put a round into them. Looks to me like the M103 is a one-shot. This is a tier 9 game, by the way, with tier 8 tanks in it. So he's actually bottom tier, but he's doing a lot of damage to tier 9s. Well, I'm glad he's decided to do that, but I'm not so happy that the guard on the enemy team just put a round into our Progetto 46. That'd be a 122mm round, and he's taken him out. Oh, we have got a shot there on the CC1 Mark II. You notice how he's actually using this long-range view, this tactical view, to actually see where the enemy is. And there is a shot there on the CC1 Mark II. Hello! Yes, he got it in. But we did get spotted again. And looks like the enemy guards got hit as well. But the big worry is that M103 behind us. I still think that guy is going to try and make it to the bowl, the area where we are right now. The guard can't go into the cap. Not at the moment. Oh, he's gone as well. The Tiger Mouse has popped up. Now, can we get the gun down? Yes, we can. One right through the side. And that's another 561, which is the high roll. He's now up to just under 3k. And it looks like the M103 is moving in our way. And so is the CC1 Mark II. But the CC1 Mark II is a one-shot. He's only got 11 hit points. So he's an easy kill if we can get the hit. Now, is he looking our way? No, he's not. And he's out the game. So that's another good kill. The Tiger Mouse is in a position where he might be able to kill him. And I should say the M103 did get wiped out in the end. And I think that may have been the Cobra. I didn't see it when it happened. Now, can we get a shot on this Tiger Mouse? Well, it's difficult at the angle, but he can go for it. He does get it. Over 3.5k now, and just under 3.5. He needs to be careful where he pops up, just to avoid that guy plugging a shell in at the right angle. Oh, now this is bold. He's actually going to go down and see if he can get the guy from a different angle altogether. try and get around this. If that guy is still on the chime, he's going to be vulnerable. But the moment we get spotted, he's going to know we're there and he'll go defensive. Oh, he's not there. Oh, there he is. And the Wizzy 111 goes in behind him and kills him. So we acted as the assist to spot him, and our teammate took the kill. Okay, that means there's only two enemy left. The M53, M55, and the T30. Now, I can only think that the M53, M55's down on the beach. The Cobra is going for a quick look to see if he can take that guy out. We've still got all of our health, which means that... Oh, he's found him, and he's got him. So it's just the T30, and he's just over half his health left in the game, and it's showing 928 hit points in total. Now, we can't wipe him out with one round, but with the help of the Cobra and the Wizzy 111 Model 1.4, we can take him out. The best way to handle this might be for BertholomaeusRexodus to go the other side of the bowl and approach from the same direction he did before. Oh, he's already there. In fact, oh, snapshot. Well, I was obviously thinking the same lines as the T30 was, and now he needs to get out of here quick. Otherwise, that guy is going to get to this side of the bowl and try and put a 750 round, or 750 hit point round into BertholomaeusRexodus. I can only think that he's going to come up to the edge. The Cobra's coming one side, we've got the other. I wonder if he's following us. I don't think so. Oh, yes he is! Oh dear, this is going to be difficult. Well, he's bluffed his shot. Now we can go in. Lower plate. 531 now needs to get behind this guy and then motor away from him because he's going to reload very momentarily. Will we be able to reload in time? Yes! But he did take a big hit in the process, but he got his kill. Well, that was an epic battle by BertholomaeusRexodus44x2 of the TLG clan in the SU-130PM. He got an ace tanker in the SU-130PM. He also got a fighter badge for killing at least 4 enemy vehicles. He got 4 exactly. A fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle. And he got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game. A tier 9 game and a tier 8 tank is the one that picks up the high caliber. His win rate in that one, 6,562, which is super unicum and quite a bit more. He really did overperform in that one, and he comes out right on top of the table, 4,366 hit points of damage. And in second place was the CC1 Mark II on the enemy team with 3,468. And in third place, it goes to the Cobra, who managed 2,803 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, well, he shares the top spot with the Cobra. They both have 4 kills each. 2 kills went to the Wizzy 111 Model 1.4, who got a lovely kill there because once he spotted that guy, he could come down to the beach knowing that the Tiger Cobra, the Tiger Mouse was actually looking the wrong direction. And then 2 kills also went to the CC1 Mark II and the Guard. And when it came to base XP, yep, he's got that one too. In fact, he's the only player to get over 1,000 base. He got 1,406. The next highest, the Cobra with 915. And in third place, we've got the SMV CC67 on his own team, who managed 821. Only 3 members of his team survived the game. When it came to the details, he fired 12 rounds in that game. Only 12. 11 direct hits and 10 penetrations. So only one of his rounds actually failed. He did, I think, fire early on at the T30. It was a bit of a snapshot, didn't connect. 4,366 hit points of damage, of which 409 were done at more than 300 meters. The rest was at close range. He did receive 1 hit. It was a pen. That was the T30, and it was an awful lot of damage that he did lose in that moment. It was a penetration, of course, because it's a 155mm round. 6 enemy vehicles were damaged, 4 were killed, 453 hit points of spotting assist. Now, he earned a whopping 222,898 credit profit from that one. Yeah, it's gargantuan, isn't it? Yeah, not often you use that term, gargantuan. I suppose they did use gargantuan in Kill Bill 2 because they loved the words so much. But yes, it was one of those wins, a massive win, huge amount. He also picked up 11,810 XP in total, so it was worthwhile on both counts. But I guess the fact was that he was a tier 8 in a tier 9 game, and he outwitted the tier 9 opponents. And it was only at the very end of the game that he actually got hit. And I must admit that I guess my feeling was that he needed to get past that T30, then swivel round and shoot him in the rear. Of course, the problem is it won't shoot directly behind it. You have to turn the entire body. And of course, he probably reckoned that the T30 would be able to spin his turret in time and get a shot. So the only other thing to do was to avoid being rammed, drive backwards, try and get away from the guy and put that shell into the lower plate. Now, the first shell easily went into the lower plate. He had more than enough penetration to get that through, but he was basically, that T30 got so close to him, he had to fire the next shot, the kill shot, into the upper plate, but it still went through and he still got him and won the game. So yes, epic right down to the very end, as it was a duel between an SU-130PM and a T30, two tank destroyers in the game, one premium, one non-premium, and he came out the winner because he was tier 8 and a better player, and the other guy was tier 9 and he mucked it up. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. It was pretty epic. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.